Yo guys, what's up? Episode 48 of Beasts of the Wild today, getting to know the lemurs of Madagascar. First, let's say hello and goodbye to the tomato frog. Not an interesting animal, but Madagascar is home to several types of lemurs. The poster child for Madagascar, their #1 star, is the ring-tailed lemur. Looks a bit like a crossbreed between a grey fox and a raccoon dog. But he defo gets the most recognition of all the different gangs, because there are 2 gangs amongst them. You'll see them soon, because they only live in the rainforest. That's their turf. The ring-tailed lemur is seen all over the island. He doesn't care. He's famous. He's like the LEA of Madagascar, so there is a real gang war going on here. A struggle for power and more territory. One of the warlords even told me that if I were to make some of these ring-tailed bastards disappear, the warlord would not be unhappy. ... So the lucky ones got sedated and are ready to be shipped off to the zoo, but believe me, hell awaits the other ones. A first gift basket from above gets me a kill and an assist, and it doesn't take long before a flying fox grants me a helicopter. So please, count with me. 1 lemur, 2 lemurs down, 3, 4 and 5, number 6 coming up, and number 7. 7 kills with the chopper. I only sedated 4 of them, the rest are dead. A nice victory and 14 VO to start off with. Off to the rainforest then, to meet the second species, one of the local lemur gangs, the bamboo lemur. His territory consists of the clouded forests and the rainforest. It's a clever species. Bamboo has a lot of vitamins, so he's coming up with other ways to make a living, because nobody knows this clan. They need to make money via fishing, stock market scamming, phone companies, loan sharking, small stuff, petty theft. This gang is not as ruthless as the other one, trust me. So yes, it's a crime family, but a very friendly and social one, the bamboo crime family. A victory and 7 VO, and I must say the other team was not too pleased about my performance. Over to the forest for a freelancer, the Sifaka. He's not involved in any crimes because his full name is Verreaux'sSifaka. He's a rich boy, He lives in the dry forests of western and southern Madagascar, and yes, he's also a lemur, but known as the dancing lemur because he sachets on his hind legs. The mouse lemur does belong to a crime family. They are supposed to be nocturnal, but either way, here he is. Also some petty theft, nothing much. Burglary, carjacking, extortion, the usual stuff. But I would advise them to buy a suppressor. Trust me, it works a lot better. Mouse lemur gang tamed and a victory. Another 2,000 points and 6 VO. Of course, Madagascar also has lesser animal inhabitants, not interesting ones like the Mantella frogs. 1 assist, 1 sedated Mantella frog for the zoo. 1 VO. On to another lemur crime family that has a huge sympathy for the Chinese triad, the dwarf lemur. All Asian people are relatively short in size. There are exceptions, but that's a problem they share with the dwarf lemur. They also have bodysuits filled with tattoos. They are badasses. Warriors. Yeah, real dragon warriors they are. 3 VO. Next up, the worst gang of them all. Meet the red-ruffed lemur. A vicious one. Murder, drug trafficking, gooning. He does it all. Prostitution as well. All of it. Gooning, that means getting paid to bully and intimidate others. Just scare them away from a turf or a business. So the red-ruffed lemur, for sure, that is the #1 crime family. The capo di tutti capi, but a very blind one and insanely sore losers, because there was a lot of bitching after that one. And of course, you can only imagine, if you have an island filled with monkeys, that is a very tasty paradise for apex predators. Pure heaven. So the real apex predator, the Nile crocodile, roams the shores and rivers of Madagascar and is just an invasive neighbor. Defo the lord and master of the food chain over here. The Fossa, well, he calls himself the lord and master of the food chain. The Fossa is a small rodent which looks like a mongoose and also a little bit like an otter. And he calls himself the apex predator of the inland. The inland, yeah, right. He's just afraid to go near the river. That's his problem. He always shits his pants for the Nile crocodiles that are awaiting. It's a very active one, but as I demonstrated, it's not too clever, I suppose. The Fossa. I also call him the Chopper, but that's the end of the match. Another flawless match with a nice score. Level 47 reached, and one of 2 Madagascar episodes in the books. Nearly an 18 KD. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.